Welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your Angel Tarot and Oracle card reading for the week of May the 11th to the 18th, 2020. I truly, again, want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, sharing, and most of all, subscribing. Always be sure to click that option ALL and make the bell ring when you do subscribe, and you'll get notified immediately when any of my card readings are out here for you to view or when I go live on Google Chat. Do this for any of your favorite YouTube creators and you'll get notified when they're out here. As you know, this is a collective general reading, and that means that not every single card will resonate with every single one of you or the energy they carry, but some of it will, so take what you can from it. If you want clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, then I invite and welcome you to click the little icon in the top of this video, and it'll take you directly to my website where you can see the services that I offer. All the other information is posted below this video. So there you have it. We're starting off today, my beautiful Sagittarius, with a spread that I have here that's different again this week. And this is the situation you're in. This is the foundation card. This is your crowning card. This is what's going to benefit you, and this is the outcome. There is a theme card here and two more beautiful oracle messages to come in for you. So I am thinking here today that your theme is very interesting. You know, a lot of people are receiving very similar cards this week due to the energy that's in our world. We all seem to be in the same, in the same place. And what you got today was protecting treasure. And this is as I said, this will be your theme, okay? You're always protected and divinely directed, so know that, okay? At this time, I don't want you to be worrying, okay? Although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you're able to move forward safely and securely right now. And you know, the proverbial nest egg is safe and sound. So no matter the fluctuations in the world, okay? So don't worry about your finances. Maybe some of you have been, everybody's been concerned. Do they have a job to go back to? Will they be taken back full time? How are they going to, survive financially? But this is telling me you don't need to worry. You're going to be okay. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds, friendships, and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. So you're being protected, okay? And that's what it's telling me here. So financially, you're going to be okay. And make sure that your allies are the ones that you want in your end of the ring, okay? That are going to advocate for you, that are going to endorse you, that are going to support you, all right? That's the only cautionary thing that I would say here. And strengthen your bonds with them. Keep those like that close to you, all right? That is your theme here today, is knowing that you're protected here and you're going to get through this. You've been given the Justice card, starting off with where you are right now in the situation that some of you might be in, and some of you might be dealing with a judicial issue, a legal issue with the courts or something like that, where you're going to fight for justice and equality. But you're going to be doing it. Now, the reason you see the Strength card here is because in traditional tarot, it is the same number, 8, as in the Justice card, and that's what it works out to be. So we have to be conscious of the energy and those we are dealing with when we are up against the wall fighting for justice and equality, either for ourselves or for someone else, okay? And the best way to do that is to step back and observe the situation in complete clarity. Be open, be objective, and know that you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. So don't go into a situation and regret that you went in and you reacted before you truly thought about it, okay? Because you can't take it back. So this is about knowing that if you do this, you step in, okay, and be objective, look at the whole picture. The rulings are going to be made in your favor because you're going to be articulate with how you're communicating, okay? And don't give up, okay? Even though we were dealing with justice and we're up against the wall sometimes, we can't give up, all right? And this is how you're going to solve this. This is going to be the resolution with how you communicate with kindness, consideration, compassion, and and compromise here. So I do see that you're driving towards something, and maybe this has to do with sorting out finances too, if you're dealing with something in a judicial area. You're going to be reevaluating it, and this is movement from one phase to the next. Okay, but know that the rulings are going to be made in your favor as long as you're conscious of how you're communicating. All right. Now, your foundation card here is the Five of Gabrielle, which is the Five of Rods. And this often talks about getting dragged into other people's drama and, you know, competing and pushing through a situation, fighting for something. Don't get yourself in here, okay? This can be resolved if you just walk away, you take a deep breath, you don't let somebody stress you out, pull on your strings and piss you off, basically, okay? So take yourself away from that, okay? Remove yourself from that drama. In the meantime, you might have to be patient. Maybe, you know, somebody's reacting in a way that, you know, you don't understand because they're up against the wall. They're not dealing with the situation so well. And not everybody's dealing with this situation of isolation, okay? So think about that when you're judging them, okay? Think about that. But don't get involved in their fight. Don't get involved in their cause and their battle, okay? You're not there to step up and become their warrior, all right, their leader. You know, also be patient with yourself at this time. You know, if people are reacting in a way that's not as nice as they normally would, that's when you're going to step back like this Strength card and say, what's making them do this? This isn't normally their behavior. Why are they pushing me? Why are they treating me like this? Why are they behaving this way? And that's what you have to think about. Then you turn around and you walk away from it and you go, yeah, now I know. And you get away from it. Okay, so don't allow a challenge you can resolve is by walking away from that drama. Don't allow their energy, their negative energy, or their toxic energy, you know, influence you and how your day is going to go. All right? Coming in above you, crowning your reading, you got the Queen of Michael, the Queen of Swords, and she knows exactly what she wants to do. And so you're going to step up and be self-reliant yourself, okay? You're going to step up and you're going to cut through the bull crap. You're going to be able to see the situation in complete clarity and say, you know what? I'm going to kill my enemies with kindness. It's amazing how they stop, they look at you and they go, okay, that wasn't the reaction I was expecting from you. And it stops them in their tracks from moving forward in that aggressive, caustic manner. So you're going to take your experience that you've learned from the past, dealing with energies like that around you this week, and go, you know what? Yeah, I remember what worked for me before. I stood up to them with strength and grace and dignity, and I was careful how I treated them, and I used compromise. I didn't force the issue, and it came out in my favor. The rulings went in my favor. So use that experience that you've learned from the past to apply this week to dealing with any challenges with people or energy or anything to do with the law or the, you know, legal issues. Think about that, okay? Now, you will be concentrating more, I think, this week on your career, the money equation, the finances in your life right now, rather than thinking about relationships, because you're going to pull yourself away from that drama to concentrate on what you need to concentrate on. And they're telling me right now that it will be finances. And perhaps some of you are dealing with settlements, okay? Or the disbursements of property and monies and checks coming in and, you know, those types of things. So concentrate on that. You're going to do what's right, okay? You know exactly what you have to do. And you're going to stand your ground and do it. But know that it's going to work out in your favor because that is your situation. Now, what's going to benefit you here in this week? Well, you got the Nine of Gabrielle, which is the Nine of Rods. And this is usually referred to as the wounded warrior. You've fought your battles. You've worked through your challenges. And now you're going to continue to move forward. You know, it's behind you now. The worst is behind you now. Now you're able to lick your wounds, pick yourself up and dust yourself off and say, I'm okay. I've got this. The worst is over, and it was worth you going through this challenge. Okay, so be prepared for any new possibilities coming down your path right now. Stay determined and keep moving in this direction. Don't give up. Okay, because you're going to see that you're going to be able to see your harvest come in. All right. Now, some of you may be working on a cause, some charitable act. You might be coming, getting involved in some environmental situation, wanting to be active in that and be an activism. Environmental activism might be coming into play. That's wonderful. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward if that's your goal. Okay. If you're trying to make something work out. All right. Now, final outcome here is a high priestess. And the high priestess is extremely intuitive. She walks between two worlds, the mysterious, shadow world and the world now that she's in. And she has incredible psychic insights. And she gets this through reflection and meditation. All right. And that's what brings her to her peace. She has this ability almost to know what's going on behind the scenes. She trusts her intuition. She does her work very carefully, but she takes her time. She starts to think, like I said to you here with your foundation card, with the drama coming in by other people, she steps back and she looks at the whole picture and says, yeah, this is how I'm going to deal with this. Okay. So your outcome card is that you're going to be able to deal with this. Things are going to work out in your favor. Okay. If there's any legal issues going on or judicial issues, it's going to work out in your favor because you took this stance. You took your time. You thought about it. You saw both sides, okay? Both sides, and you did the right thing. So your final outcome is you're going to be okay. You're going to have some challenges this week if you allow them to come in and upset you. So don't do that, okay? Take this stance, take control and say, you're not going to drag me into this. I've been through the worst, and now I'm going to see the fruits of my labor come in, and I'm going to be at peace again, all right? Because I'm protected. That's what you are. You're protected. And divine spirit is around you this week, protecting you, letting you know that you're going to be okay. Even though there's great risks and things might seem hard, don't worry, because it's telling me that, like they said, your proverbial nest egg, all right, dealing with finances is okay. It's protected. Now, let's see what we have from our tea leaf message. You got bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Perfect. So we talked about that here, okay? Knowing that your finances are okay. You're going to be all right. If you've been concerned about that, if that's the cause you've been fighting about legally here, okay, settling something, know that you're going to be okay. And this is double confirmation, prosperity and abundance. It may only be temporary right now, okay? But hey, take it, run with it. You deserve it. You worked for it. So let's see what we have here. Let's see what we have here with the Lenormand deck. Spirit, please give me an additional message of energy here for my beautiful Sagittarius. What do they need to know? What additional information? Whoops, there we go. This is your additional information. The circle won't be unbroken. For some of you, it could be security. It could be foundation. It could be long-term commitment. It could also be an engagement, an actual engagement, somebody wanting to get married, somebody offering you their hand in commitment and engagement. Okay, so it could be a wedding, all right? But I always look at it as this is such a wonderful, there's no opening, there's no connection with this circle. It's all one circle, okay? It won't detach because it's all connected completely and smoothly. So know that this week is going to be about, could be about you having a very firm foundation and commitment from someone long-term, being able to have long-term outlook. And also maybe somebody is getting married. You're getting a commitment of engagement. Beautiful, beautiful. Excuse me. Now recapping this reading, okay, let's recap it. As long as you deal with a situation here, if it's something that, a judicial, you're being judged, or, it's a legal issue or whatever, and you're fighting for justice here, you're going to do it with grace and dignity, okay? honey instead of vinegar, and it's going to work out in your favor, as long as you don't allow somebody that isn't having a good day to dump that on you. You've dealt with that, and you've seen both sides of the story, and you've stepped up and taken the power. And at the end of the day, it's going to work out, okay? You're going to have prosperity. You're protected, all right? And you're going to win over this. Beautiful. Well, my beautiful Sagittarians, this is your reading, as I said, for May the 11th to the 18th. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. Just keep your cool. Don't let other people drag you into their crap. And never forget how far you've come. Look at this reading. Exactly. Everything you've gotten through, right? And all the times you've pushed on, even when you felt you couldn't. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how this keeps coming up. All the mornings you got out of bed, no matter how hard it was. All the times you wanted to give up, but you got through another day. And never forget how much strength you've learned and developed throughout all these challenges you've had to deal with in the past. And remember, the universe and the divine, your higher power, wants you to succeed and find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. I mean, look at this. You're being protected, okay? Divine source is coming in to say it's going to be all right. Blessings, my beautiful souls. And know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. My prayers and blessings are for continued good health, Sagittarius, and please play safe and be safe. See you soon.